All right, I think I recorded down. All right, so yeah, the important part of that is to be able to know what your competitors are up to, and that's honestly the main thing that's kind of had me have an epiphany with website development and all that is because you literally have the ability to look at your competitors and analyze their data on their website and know exactly how much money they're making and exactly how they're getting their traffic. So right now on my screen, I'm bringing up a website called SEMrush, and SEMrush is used to get a complete analysis of a website. So I'm gonna type in just a few websites that. So this website now that I just pulled up, Pro Locksmith, that's a competitor in my area, and that's who I'm using as a measuring stick. So for example, so I'm just gonna paste that first website over here into SEMrush, and it's gonna do a whole analysis on the website, and we'll be able to go down here and literally see he
I
gets.
want freaking out because there's some I'm sorry to cut you off. There's some audio coming through. And
So just mute me. Yeah.
yeah, is that what you're saying to me? And I'm like, what is going on? That's
Yeah.
real life. I'm so confused. But anyway, go on.
All right. So like right now, this is all right. So this is the important part. So open up a quick Google page, real quick for me. So open up a blank Google page for search, and
Yeah.
type in. Just type in locksmith, and I'm typing it in with you. So you type in locksmith, and don't do anything else.
Just type in locksmith.
Actually, let's go backwards. Just type in plumber. Just type in plumber. Because when I type in locksmith, I'm seeing my company, and that kind of defeats my point. So all right. So the first thing that you see, it should say ads, and it's going to have a bunch of check marks for Google guaranteed. So basically,
Yes.
yeah. So basically, what I was saying with you with the side jobs and the handyman work and all that type of stuff, like if you register your company with Google, you register your handyman side business whatever with Google, you can come up in this area right here by just being a legit company. Um, and getting Google certified. So when you see companies right there with that Google guarantee on them, that means Google's contacted them. They have a full relationship with Google. They had to do an interview with Google, a video interview, and just like have insurance, have business cards, have T-shirts. Like Google has verified them as a legit business.
Wow.
So, but if you scroll down, you should see a map, and that's a really important part. But we're not going to get into that too much right now.
Okay.
Scroll. I'm not really seeing any specific ads that I want to see. When you're scrolling, let me know if you see an ad where it'll have like, maybe if I type in plumber near me. I'm trying to see an ad. Yeah, all right. So right now, yeah. If you look at my screen now,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Yeah,
On plumbing today.
plumbing today.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a lag.
Yeah, it's a little bit loud. Yeah, look at my screen now. On the middle of the screen, you see two ads. Let me turn this off. So you see two ads. You have an ad for Thumbtack, and then you have an ad for Fast Plumbers Co. I know it's an ad because if I look over here, it says it's an ad. Most people, this is the big trick about Google search. Most people have no idea that's an ad. Most people have no idea that Thumbtack in Union Park, when I click this link right now, I just charged that company. That company is being charged right now in real time, probably $10 to $15 because I clicked that link.
Nice.
So by me doing that and going to this website, I don't really need a plumber at all. Like I was a part of their marketing ad spend just now. They don't care. They don't care because they're trying to use this website right here to collect people that need like I'm looking at it right now. These are all their emergency services. I'm not a plumber, and I like this example because I don't know anything about plumbing. I'm not a plumber, but I guarantee you, an emergency service for a toilet repair, a sink repair, bro, those are probably in the $500, $1,000 range. You know what I mean? So the whole point is that little $15, $5, $10 that I just used to click this ad, they can care less about it because all it takes is one person that clicks that ad and that actually needs it, and then follows up and gets the service done.
Gotcha.
So going back, you use that. Everything I'm talking about is called search engine optimization. So
Okay.
search engine optimization, that's a huge word. Like write that down and like make point of that because I, as a website developer, I need to design my customers' websites so that they are optimized for Google search engine. I'm not gonna get really in depth with that because it's literally there have courses online that are literally like 12 hours long that are just
And that was Google. I'm sorry, Google optimization.
no search engine optimization.
Got it. Okay, go on.
And it was a good mistake you made by saying that because there are other search engines. So obviously there's not the main search engines are Google and Bing. So Bing actually only has about 9 or 10% of the market share right now of search engines. Obviously, everybody uses Google, but I have had success with them in the past. I don't have any problems with them. I like the fact that nobody uses it. It's just less competition. But let me actually just get into the Google ads so I can show you exactly what we're talking about in real time. So,
Okay.
um, da, da,
And
da, da.
FYI, I just sent the link to this live to Rachel so she can see it because I want to teach her too.
Okay.
And she's, without getting too into her personal stuff, she's in a rough spot too and could use something like this also. And she's super smart, so.
I gotcha. Well, the good thing about it is like if you guys team up and just like if you just get a website, you can charge a decent amount of money for a website, but also add-on services. So like that's the main thing that for me is just super important because I charged for this website over here. I charged $450 for the actual WordPress website. So if I go back over here, this is a WordPress website. It's built on the WordPress platform. So if I go to the dashboard, this right here is the behind the scenes of WordPress. And the cool thing about WordPress is that it's the biggest, it's one of the biggest website builder platforms. So, and it's really open-ended in the sense that you can really do whatever you want to the website. You can make whatever you want. You can do whatever you want because you can code directly onto the website. So one quick example I want to show you that I use with ChatGPT is over here. So these are all, right now I'm on the pages part of the website. So the pages are all the destinations on the website. Wherever that customer can click on is a page. Some websites, his website has a lot of pages because we're trying to target a lot of cities. So on the first page over there, you saw Glendale locksmith, California locksmith, Pasadena locksmith. We're trying to target those different cities so that when you're searching Glendale locksmith, Pasadena locksmith, you're searching those terms up, his website pops up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he's being optimized for the web. So like right now I'm going into the design part of the website. This part is called Elementor. You're basically changing the elements of the website, Elementor. So right now this is just a simple web page for residential read keys. Him particularly, he didn't want to have prices on here. He just likes to have the customer be able to call real quick and get a quote and all that type of stuff, and me too. But I did kind of convince him to do some type of calculator on here, and I wanted to show you this because this was made with ChatGPT. So literally, I'm logged out of ChatGPT for some reason. Let me log back in.
Residential rekey is on my screen at this moment, by the way.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. If you look at that screen, that's same thing. It's search engine optimized for when people are looking for house keys, house rekeys, and all that type of stuff. They'll pop up on this website, and then or this part of the website, and that will solve that problem for that particular thing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to look at the websites. The best way to look at websites right now, somebody taught me, is that you want to look at a website as a billboard. It's a 24/7 billboard that's always going, and it's also has the ability to kind of be I hate to say a trap, but that's the mentality of it. It's like the cheese in a rat trap. We're trying to get that customer on the website and get them trapped in with some cheese, and by cheese we mean good deals, whatever, promises.
Bounce around, click on ads, and all
Yeah,
that.
but the point is, the biggest point is that you want to provide a service, or you want to solve a problem. So I'm going to go into a couple of things real quick. So if you look at my screen now, I have ChatGPT open. Your ChatGPT doesn't look like this because you don't have a Google Chrome extension on it, and I recommend you do. So let's do that first.
Okay, so
Go to Google and just type in AIPRM.
AIPRM, Airplane Chrome extension.
Yeah.
AIPR. Oh, RM. Okay, for ChatGPT.
Yeah. So install that plugin, or install that extension, and now
Checking. Continue to install. Sorry, add extension. All right, it is underway.
all right.
And there it is.
All right. So I want to show you something that this does really cool. So basically, I'm going to click this button down here in the bottom where it says one-click blog post. Create a blog post in one click. That extension basically makes ChatGPT turbo powered because it has built-in prompts. So literally, I'll click this prompt right here, and then it's telling me on the bottom what's the topic prompt. All right. Well, I want to make a blog post about motorcycle helmet safety. I cannot spell for shit. All right, so motorcycle helmet safety is all I type, 3 words, and outputs not only an article. This is an article that's targeted for SEO. So that's the super important point here. If you look at ChatGPT as it's generating stuff on my screen, let me zoom in a little bit more.
I started getting mine, but I'm watching.
Yeah. But as you see it generate, so the first things that you're going to see are top level keywords. Those are the most important keywords for this article, and those are going to be the most common things that people search for when they're looking. And then you're going to see long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are just more specific, in depth, keywords and things like that. So it literally writes out this entire article, and this is something that a professional SEO guy would have to do, and you'd have to pay that person a lot of money to write an article this detailed and this optimized for the search engine. So
Gotcha.
literally, like, if you were making, so I'm gonna bring up the SEMrush again. So SEMrush, like I said, it analyzes websites. So I'm able to go right now and go to look at SEMrush, and I can literally see Actually, let me go to traffic analytics. I can literally see how much traffic this guy gets every month. So he gets almost 1,000 different people coming to his website. I thought it was more, to be honest. That's why I brought this up. That's fine. Whatever. All right. So 1,000 people, or 700 people he gets on his website every month. And if you look at this chart that's on the screen in a little bit here, you're going to see it's organic traffic. So organic traffic is based on the articles that are being written over here in ChatGPT, or you're writing it yourself. If you look at the article that ChatGPT wrote, dude, it's a super detailed article about helmet safety. You know what I mean? If I had a motorcycle blog and this was an article on there, you would make money by. I'm just gonna Google helmet safety right now just to give you a live example, and this is something I haven't looked up at all. So we're just gonna use the actual results right now. So I typed in helmet safety, or motorcycle helmet safety. My bad. Let me motorcycle. All right, so motorcycle helmet safety. The first website that pops up is the CDC, and then we have another government website. I'm gonna skip those just because I want to find a website that has a blog that has ads on it. So that is one of the main parts of the website design and everything. And with that said, I'm gonna jump over here to this locksmith's website. So you can see the blog that I made for him, and then I'm going to show you his competitors' blogs. The blogs are going to be the biggest bait that you can put out for a customer, whether it's a t-shirt blog, a motorcycle blog, a podcast blog, like whatever it is. The point is that people still read these things, and when they're searching online for different questions and all different types of stuff, they're going to use a blog 9 times out of 10. And for some reason, this one is not loading up. Yeah, I gotta come through this website. Okay, I see what's going on. All right. So anyways, I'm on the locksmith blog now, and you can see basically, you got to understand that the blog portion of the website is going to be this like frequently asked questions, a question and answer type deal. So the first thing you see up here is expert tips for a landlord. The next thing you see is, why keys break, maximizing home security, tips for replacing a key fob. They're pretty, straightforward articles that are trying to answer a question or solve a problem. And then ultimately, whoever owns the website solves the problem. You know what I mean? We give you the answer. Hey, understand how to understanding the difference between rekeying a lock and replacing a lock. Oh, okay. Boom, boom, boom. These are all the differences. Hey, if you want to rekey your lock, call me. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Extrapolate that. Use that same thing for t-shirts. Oh, this is a t-shirt blog. Why are my t-shirts the best? Well, they're soft, they're this, they're that, they're this and that. At the end of it, you can order a t-shirt right here. Same thing for anything, like literally literally anything. You can use that and link your Etsy store and all that. I want to pull up a blog that's actually like fully monetized, just so that you can see something. I'm gonna go away from the motorcycle helmet thing because I'm just finding like actual. That's a bad example because it's in like an actual government regulated thing. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be less opinions and more fact based. So let me just type. I'm just gonna type in just straight up parenting blog because I know I'll find a couple of good ones. All right, so parenting blog, 23 best parenting blogs. Let's just go down the rabbit hole real quick. But the point is I want you to see. I want to pull up a blog. So I'm gonna pull up two random blogs: Dirty Boogers and Creative with Kids. Cool. Never heard of these before. So I'm pulling up two random blogs. One of them is not working, so that's cool. Two of them are not working. Okay. All right. I just want to pull up one blog. Let's just get one blog. The point is that yeah. So like right here, Nature and Thrive. This is it looks like a doctor's blog website, and let me see. All right. So these are not proving my point. I'm trying to find a monetized blog right now. The point is that you can have some of these blogs that have monetized blog example. You can have some of these blogs that will have Google ads, Google ads on the actual blog itself. So I'm trying to find an example for you, but I'm like struggling. I should have, if I knew we were going to go in depth on websites, I would have found a better example.
Right. Well, I mean, honestly, in short, so far, I'm digging the "this is why"
Yeah.
we need to do this portion, and we can always have a part 2 tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I sent this to Rachel as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you this real quick in Discord because it's not an example blog, but it's literally everything that I'm talking about, and I want you to take your time and read through it because it literally tells you ways to make money, using a blog and how it works and yeah, how it works and all that stuff. So I'm gonna send this now on Discord. And yeah, I like how they go in depth with it. And I know what I can look for. The most annoying thing in the world. Every time I look for car parts, like tickets for like a football event or something or a music event or something, they have these ads they're called targeted ads, and they retarget, and they'll actually follow you around online. I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
No. Oh wait. Yes, I have.
Yeah. So that's called ad retargeting, and basically it's literally just like following you, so it knows, hey, Steven likes this particular type of guitar. Every time he jumps on to samash.com, I don't even know if that exists anymore, but you get my point. And does it like that. So let me find an example real quick of. Whatever. I'm not gonna get too much in the ads right now. Let me, because I just need to pull up. There's like really specific examples that I can pull up, and I'm just not thinking of right now.
That could be part 2 for tomorrow.
Yeah. But I do want to go to this real quick. So I'm gonna pull up my actual Google Ads account, because the Google Ads account is just gonna kind of explain things on a different level. But yeah. All right. So I have that up on the screen now, and I'll just start explaining it before you get here. So a Google ad is what you saw when we looked at the plumbing example. So right now, if I turn on my ads, basically I'm trying to target certain keywords. So when a customer types in Pop-A-Lock, when you see it on my screen, when a customer types in Pop-A-Lock, I get charged a certain amount, and that customer sees my ad instead of Pop-A-Lock, if that makes sense. So I'm targeting that keyword, and the same thing applies for locksmith. So if I go to my keywords, so like right now I'm clicking my keywords in Google Ads. Like right now, you can start a Google Ads account and run ads on a website that sells T-shirts, that sells mirrors, that sells whatever you want. And the point is that you use these ads to target your customer, your target specific keywords. That's the main thing. Like if you gotta take anything from this conversation tonight, its keywords are very, very important. Keywords are extremely important, and the search engine is extremely important in the order of which people are found on the online. So right now, if I go over to, it's called the Keyword Planner. So I go to overview, hide this. I want to go to the Keyword Planner. All right, so Keyword Planner. I want to use T-shirts since it's a little bit easier to understand, and it'll probably honestly be something that it might be a little bit easier for you guys to kind of get started right now. All right, so I want to go.
Yeah, 'cause I've been teaching her a little bit here and there about t-shirt production and whatnot.
All right, so like right now, I'm trying to get a search volume for a keyword. So right now I typed in custom t-shirts. It's telling me that the average monthly searches for custom t-shirts is 100K to 1 million. I'm gonna add a keyword, and I'm just gonna think of something obscure real quick. I'm gonna type in Honda car key, comma, locksmith near me, comma, custom hoodie, comma, custom let me think, what else, custom shorts. All right, so I just typed in a bunch of keywords, and the point is like I got a bunch of high volume keywords, and I got one medium one. So the point is, if you pay attention to this screen right here, it's important, because when I'm typing in these keywords, and I actually want to type in a couple more because I want to have some low quality keywords. So the high quality ones are going to be the more expensive ones. So like, for example, like right now I'm not running ads. I don't run ads unless I need to make money, period.
Right.
I don't like running ads. Like, I did it a lot when I first got started, and I recommend people do it all the time. Like, I love ads. I personally I get enough business to where I don't need to, and I get to the point where when I'm running ads, sometimes I get like an overkill effect where I'm getting too much calls, too much jobs coming in, and I can't handle everything. In terms of locksmithing, but that's not in the sense of, if I was selling t-shirts properly, and this is what I'm going to get into in a second here with the website. If I'm selling t-shirts properly, I'll have a website set up so that when I run my ads, the customer will go on to, if I'm a specific landing page on my website, that they could purchase a t-shirt right then and there. So I don't have to worry about completing a job, doing a job, or anything like that. It's a totally different beast. And that's why Google ads are so powerful. And that goes back to why certain companies pay people a lot of money to handle this type of stuff, because of how powerful it is. You can literally make a business move up and down just based on proper keywords and proper website setup and all that type of stuff.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
right.
All right, I'm digging it.
Yeah.
My phone has about 15% FYI.
All right, cool. A couple of things I want to go over real quick. The most important thing, you should see it on my screen now because I haven't moved it, is on the right side of the table, it should say top of page bid.
Top of page. Yeah.
Okay, so what that means is that I'm telling Google, when I use locksmith near me, I'm willing to pay from $4 to $18 per click. Remember when I told you when I clicked that dude, that locksmith, that plumber company's ad, it costed them money? That's what I mean. So for another example, if I use the custom shorts keyword, that's not an expensive keyword at all. It's only $2 per click.
Gotcha.
So, but I try to explain this to Chavez, and he just doesn't really get it. But the thing that I understood with Google Ads is that, and I'm gonna have you set up like a GoDaddy this week and Google Ads this week, because we're not gonna be just talking about this shit anymore. Like we're just gonna get it going, because even
I'm totally down. Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
And so, real quick question.
yeah,
So I pay for these to be more visible by setting money aside from having made websites and shirts. So that way, when it's something clicks or someone clicks on it, you can be paid for.
yeah. So I look at it as, and this is what the example I was bringing up with Chavez is, I look at it as I should always have some type of bankroll to market with. If I always have some type of money in my pocket to market with, and I'm not just flat broke, I should always be able to make money with ads and with things like that. So whether it's Google ads, whether it's Bing ads, whether I'm paying for ads on Craigslist, or I'm running free ads on like Facebook or something. Facebook has paid ads as well. We're just not going to get into that right now because Google's the biggest one. But Facebook is really important too in all this. It's just, it can get overwhelming real quickly, and just, but the point is that there are a lot of avenues for this stuff. And let's just say, for example, let's say you did a big deal for t-shirts. You made $300 in t-shirts profit. Let's just say that, just for an even number. Let's say you put $200 in your pocket. That's a $200. All right, I'm putting $200 in my pocket. That's for bills, and that's money that I'm actually going to use. $100 I'm putting away to put back into the company. Let's just say, just to be even, let's just say, all right, for $50 I want to upgrade and just grab some new, not even upgrade, for $50, and this is literally how I operate. $50 I'm going to replenish my supply and get some more t-shirts. I'm gonna get about $40 to $50. I'll even be cheap. I'm gonna get $30 in t-shirts, because that's a lot of t-shirts still. I'm gonna get $30 in t-shirts, and that $70 that I have left over of the money I put aside, I'm going to use that for marketing. So that $70, I'm going to buy a couple of ads on different platforms like Craigslist. Craigslist I get a ton of business from, surprisingly. But I'm going to buy a couple of ads over there. Yeah, for like literally $5. I'm going to spend $5, have my ad running for a couple of days. Boom. That's now I'm down to $65. All right, cool. Now I'm going to run some Google ads. The Google ads, you can literally, so if I go to my Google ads right now, and if I go to create and I create a campaign, I can create a campaign that has a max budget of $10. You know what I mean? And literally I tell Google, hey, my campaign objective is to get people to call my company or whatever. So I tell Google that, and then I say, okay, I want the maximum click to be, $3, $2, $4. I have a budget of $10. Do not go over that budget. You do that, and you make money that way. You know what I mean? Like I've done that with locksmithing, where I take a little bit of money here, I put a little bit of money in my ads. Eventually, you're gonna get to the point where you're running ads, and there is there barely is a limit. You know what I mean? Like I said with the plumbing company, you're willing to just kind of let the marketing roll and make money out how it comes. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
last thing is All right, so I'm jumping back into GoDaddy right now. So you saw that dude's website. And I want to show you a website that is not done at all. I literally started this website for Sensei Alex, and I actually restarted it. I started it a little while ago, and I didn't like how it was too bloated when I first started working on it. It was just too much going on, and I think I actually mentioned that to you. What is going on? Log in. Sorry. My login was being weird. So yeah, I started the website, and it was a little too bloated for me. I didn't like how it was feeling. So I trimmed the fat, and now I just restarted the website. So you're about to see a website now that's just completely a completely fresh slate. and there's going to be a bunch of shit on it. And that's the point that that's the big point that I want to bring up right now, where we can kind of settle in on. All right, so right now, in a second here, you'll see. Actually, I can just pull up my stream to see where you're at. Yeah, so you should see the website now where it says headline that grabs people's attention. Do you see that?
Let's see here. It just clicked on. Oh, now it's loading something else. Hold on. GoDaddy Pro.
Okay, so I'm still logging into the GoDaddy right now. Pay attention to some of those screens because you can glance real quick my other websites that are on my GoDaddy, and then I'm literally able to log in as my customers through GoDaddy, which is fucking awesome. I don't know. And then another thing too, I was telling my wife that GoDaddy introduced this new thing where now if I have a customer of mine pay for GoDaddy's monthly hosting plan, I get a kickback from that. So I thought that was really cool because. All right. So do you see the web page?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
So,
headline that grabs people's attention. Blue background. Yes.
yeah, blue background. So as I'm scrolling through this website now, this is called a website theme. So this theme right now. So you saw the website. I'm gonna scroll through it a little bit so you can kind of see all the placeholder images, all the placeholder text, and all that. The only thing that is custom on this website right now is the top menu, and I'm gonna go over it right now so you can kind of see what I got going on. You'll see it on the screen here in a second, but the top menu is the only thing that I've really focused on as far as working because that's the main. I want to make sure that I have a set specific parts of the website. So I have an art tab for 3D printing and painting. I have a book tab where I have 3 different books that I'm working on. The blog tab where I told you that the focus is going to be a development blog on this website. I have a business development tab where I'm going to be having all this different types of stuff that we're talking about here as far as web design, SEO, and marketing, what I just told you about as far as the search engine optimization. The next tab I have is for game development. I got a couple of game projects in there. Next up is fashion for custom t-shirts and jerseys and stuff. And then the last one is for media. Like I told you, I'm getting into the videography side of things, and I want to have a place for that stuff to live. So
I thought you were doing the After Effects thing. I'm like, sweet. Well, I need to get back into that then too.
yeah, speaking of which, I'm happy you brought that up because I can pull something up real quick, and I don't even have to pull up After Effects. I can just show you. I'm gonna send you this link too. You need to sign up for this trial and. Yeah. All right. So let me go back to the website. All right. So that's just a blank, basic website. The cool thing about it is that I can literally go and swap out those pictures to pictures that I need, swap out that text, and literally just make a website really quickly. I've been taking my time on this just because this is like a 3rd or 4th website of mine and that I have up and running right now, and I'm just trying to do different things on different ones, whatever. The cool thing about it is that you have this website right here is called Envato. So I'm gonna send you. Why am I not logged in? What's going on? Okay, that's why. Envato Elements. So that's why. All right, so I'm gonna send you this website now. I need you to sign up for a free trial for here. It's $40 a month, so please make sure you cancel that shit so you don't get charged. But I want you to sign up and just download a bunch of shit on there, to be honest, just to be blunt. Because like right now, I'm pulling up a stock image of a money counter, and this website right here has tons and tons and tons and tons of different stock videos, stock pictures, logos, graphic templates, all the After Effects templates that you saw that I posted, they all came from here. So like right now, I'm looking at a smartwatch app presentation video template, and I'm letting it play, so you should be able to see it in a little bit here. Like this shit is cool as hell. Like I have no intention of making a smartwatch app. But if I did, this would be a perfect little template. And
I
literally,
wonder,
what
how much of it could work with my CS6.
it'll work. It'll work. I've downloaded files, and they have two different files. It'll say CS6, and then it'll say CC.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it'll definitely work. And that's what I mean, though, as far as just downloading them and then, what's it called? Downloading them and just keeping the file, because you have to pay. If you want to get the license, you could pay for the license per template. You don't have to pay for the monthly fee type shit.
Nice.
So, like right here, this is a fast food restaurant template. So I'm letting this play full screen, so you should be able to see this in a little bit here.
It's on the smartwatch now, which is dope.
Yeah, but the idea is that it has placeholder images in there, placeholder, what is it called? It's placeholder special effects, placeholder text, and all that. By the time you get to the, what's it called? Jeez, sorry. By the time you get to the fast food video graphic, just kind of imagine that, I don't know, you and your, what happened?
Me and Rachel.
Yeah, you and Rachel. Our nurse today we had two nurses named Rachel, so I was just, whatever. So imagine you and Rachel sell cookies or whatever. You guys sell cookies, and you use this template right here to make a really quick badass video to promote your cookies. You
And then we
literally
just put a cookie in place of the
exactly.
sandwich and pizza, which
Yep.
is it's both running now.
Exactly. So you do that, you swap out the logo on the bottom, you swap out the prices, you swap out the text, and boom, now you got a fucking fully edited, nice video with your products in there. And, replace cookies with anything else, literally. So, like, that's a fast food example. I just like that one. I saw that, and I want to talk to my boy and see if he wants me to make something. He has a pizza restaurant, pizza shop, and I just want to see if he would want it, and then I'll make him something real quick in there, because that's my boy. But
Yeah, that's awesome. All right.
yeah. So, like, as I'm going down here, I sent that to you. I sent this to you, right?
Yes, in Beto and Vato and
Yeah.
Vato elements.
Yeah. But the point is that, so these are all video templates right there. If I go to logo, I'll get a logo intro. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm gonna click on a couple of these just so you can see a couple examples. Like, they're badass, man, and they're super simple. Like, I cannot stress how simple these are. Like, literally, all you have to do is throw in your logo, and it just does it. You know what I mean? Let me jump to my. This will be the last thing. I'm gonna jump to my YouTube and show you a couple of private videos that I put up to show my boy, because he's into. They just released a new ZBrush. Anyways, he's into a lot of the After Effects and what is it called? Jesus.
Premiere.
Yeah, Premiere and video editing and all that type of stuff. So I need to actually log in. But yeah, he's into all that as well, and he's done some of the stuff, by hand or custom or whatever. And I'm just kind of trying to show off a couple of different shortcuts that I've known of them for a while. Like that website, that Evento, is nothing new. Like, that's been around for a while, or a type of website like that. It's just now it's more readily available and a little bit easier to kind of handle. All right, so right now I'm gonna show you just a couple of quick videos that I made with these templates. So this thing on my screen now is a women's football team that paid me to record their stuff. I threw a couple of their videos in this template, and you can kind of see how it has placeholder text and it has placeholder stuff, but you can see, like, all the animation, all the effects and everything are just done. Like, it's just done. So all I have to do is just throw in some video, fix the text, and it's good to go. Like, I literally don't have to do too much of anything, So that's that one. Let me show you just one more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I posted. Yeah, I posted that on Facebook. So this dude, his company, his brand is called Flag Beast, and
Mm-hmm.
all I did with this one, you'll see it on the screen here in a second. All I
Oh, yeah.
did, it's a glitch effect that is applied on
I
this
love
one.
that glitch effect. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. So like literally, you can take your Midian Studios logo, you can take any picture or whatever, you throw it into After Effects, and it's just all automated. You know what I mean? And some people can point fingers and say, "Oh, you're cheating, you're this." I don't care. I don't care. I used to care.
Whatever. I'm fucking making money.
Yeah, I used to care about that type of stuff because I would get into the weeds of, oh, is this creative? Oh, is this, do I even know how to do this from scratch? And blah, blah, blah. Like, nowadays, I can care less about that type of stuff, to be honest.
Right.
Like,
And the thing is, we do. We can if we
yeah,
really want to.
and that was the point I was about to make, but also it's just like you said, if you know how to do it, we do know how to do this stuff. That's the great thing about it. But the biggest thing is that somebody once told me he made a lot of fucking money at a company doing special effects and VFX and Maya and all that type of stuff, and he told me straight up like nobody gives a fuck how you got this done.
Mm-hmm.
I just care. The boss just cares that it's done. Nobody cares how you got here. And
Yeah.
in college, you're being taught to do everything the right way and do everything the long way for the most part, and not take any shortcuts, which is understandable, obviously. But for the most part, whether it's the website stuff or video editing and all that, it's just like, dude, just get the job done. Just get it done.
Right.
You know. So with to be honest, like with everything I was talking about, you got to look at that. Obviously, the website stuff is the most important right now, but anything creatively, you got to look at that as well as like what are the different tools that I can use to create shortcuts for these different things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I
um,
think the creative side will definitely be satiated through the actual game dev portion of Median Studios and Time Machine.
right, right,
So, I'm
and
not too worried about it. I just want to be able to pump out some product and make $1 here, $2 there, $5 here while I'm out on my bike. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah. Definitely. And the cool thing about it is that the website can definitely do that. If it's a focused website, if it's the blog that you're trying to do, if you're trying to do T-shirts or whatever, if you make a focused website for that, it's gonna make money for you. You know what I mean? Like people that have Etsy stores and all that type of stuff, that's the main purpose of those stores. To make money when that person is out doing their business.
mean? Right.
So
That's my big goal. I want to be able to be making money while I'm out with Abby or, whatever.
yeah,
Get an email like, oh, sweet, I just made $30. Awesome. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, and yeah, it's just a matter of just having the skill sets and just letting people know. Like you got to market and just let people know what you got going on and everything. So
And for future reference, if you ever need Rachel to be here with me as well for anything in the future, let me know and I'll let her know. We'll figure all that out. But like I said, I sent her this live stream so she can watch it as well. And I'm about to go over there in a little bit and chat with her about some